and salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul of all the things that I got for Christmas. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another book haul, but it's a Christmas book haul. These are a bunch of gifts that my friends and family were so gracious enough to gift me. I'm so blessed, honestly. With the gifts that they got me were so thoughtful, so intentional, and I'm just like so happy. A lot of these books have been on my TBR for a long time, so I'm just going to haul them for you guys. I did get some other cool things for Christmas from friends and family that I'm not going to show here just because I want to keep this mainly book related, although I did get a Nintendo for Christmas, which is wicked cool. I'm so excited. If you guys don't know, I love playing cozy games. I've done a couple videos on them before, my favorite games and stuff, but I've always borrowed my brother's Nintendo and he's not that great at sharing, so I finally have my own and I'm stoked. Like, honestly, all I want to do is play my Nintendo. So I don't know how much reading I'm actually gonna do these next couple months unless I listen to audiobooks, because I'm just really into my Nintendo. Anywhoozles, let me talk about all of the bookish related gifts that I got this Christmas. Some of the books that I got I already put on my shelves because I was organizing my shelves, but I think I did go through and grab all the books that I got. So let me talk about some books that I got from publishers first. First one is Never Cross a Highlander by Lisa Rain. This is a Highland historical romance, which I'm super excited to read. I just love this cover. Sounds so good. It kind of sounds like a enemies to lovers Highland romance where our hero accidentally kidnaps our heroine and has to like escort her back home before she discovers his true identity. This premise, the setting reminds me so much of Kingdom of Dreams. How exciting, because I love that book. I don't love anything else written by Judith McNaught, but I do love that one. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I got this book from Berkeley Romance. It is Back in a Spell by Lana Harper. Lana Harper also wrote Payback's a Witch, which I did really like, so I'm excited to read this one. It is another enemies to lovers romance, but this one is a little witchy, which I adore. The next one is so exciting. This was a gift for my family for Christmas. My family gifted me with tickets to go see Michelle Obama. She was promoting her new book, which is The Light We Carry. I adore her first book so much. It's one of my favorite nonfiction. Honestly, not even my favorite nonfiction book. It's just my favorite book in general. I highly recommend reading it. But anyways, she came out with like a second version that she wrote during the pandemic, and she was promoting it in my town, and Oprah Winfrey interviewed her, and she was talking about her book and, you know, what inspired her to write it and some of her life story, and it was so magical, so amazing. The best gift ever. So I have her book here. Okay. I was gifted so many books by friends. Like, what the heck? What the heck? 3 books from my gorgeous, wonderful, sweet, amazing friend Tiffany from Tiff Talks Pages. First book she got me is this gorgeous, oh my god, this gorgeous edition from Dracula. I cannot get over it. This is quite possibly the most gorgeous book on my shelves at this moment. This is a Penguin Classic edition, but I think it's the UK edition. If you didn't know, I collect Dracula books because it was one of the first books that made me fall in love with reading. I have a whole video on my entire collection because I have like 10 different editions. So I was so excited to have this one. It's gorgeous. Then she also gifted me From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata, which is a slow burn ice skating romance. I know a lot of people love this one. I haven't read Mariana Zapata quite yet. Her books are ginormous. They're kind of intimidating to be buddy reading this with Avery from Ava's Romance Books. So really excited to pick this one up. And then Tiffany also gifted me this one. This is Last Night at the Telegraph Club by Melinda Lowe. The queer romance that I've had on my TBR for literally ages. I know that Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings speaks very highly of this book, and I am stoked to read it. Speaking of Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings, she so graciously gifted me this historical romance. This is The Bride Goes Rogue by Joanna Shupe. I adore Joanna Shupe. I've only read a couple of Joanna Shupe books, but all of the ones that I've read have been from this series, and I've loved every single one of them. I'm so excited to read this book. I know I already adore Joanna Shupe's writing, so thank you, Rachel, for gifting this to me. Whenever a friend like leaves me a little card or a note, I always put it in the book to use as a bookmark, and also to remember that my friend gifted it to me because it just makes it more special. My bestie Desiree from Genki Reader gifted me one of my favorite reads of this year. This is Hidden Scars by Andy Jackson. This is an enemies to lovers male-male hockey romance. I read this book on Kindle Unlimited and fell in love. 5 stars, one of my favorite enemies to lovers romances that I've read. I could not stop raving about this book, and then Desiree gifted it to me, so perfect. I'm so excited to have it on my shelves. This is a darker romance, but it's so good. Like, I want everyone to read it just so we can chat about it. I will say, it is a darker romance. There are a couple trigger warnings. If you like Untouchable by Sam Mariano, and Carter Mahoney is just one of those heroes that you love, even though he's a little toxic, but you still love him, then you're going to love this book. I said this is a male enemies to lovers romance. Heroes is this hotshot hockey player. He ends up getting transferred to this college and joining this college team, and he has quite the reputation of just being a bit of an asshole, and nobody wants to room with him. Nobody wants to have him on their team. And the hero is the one that gets stuck rooming with him, and they have like this instant sexual chemistry attraction with one another, but they're on the same hockey team, so they're not fully out yet. Hero Charles, although he is such a jerk, he also has like a very tortured dark past, which is where the trigger warnings come in. But I love this book. And Jessica from Peace Love Books gifted me these two books. The first one is Phantom Academy by Shandy Bean. This is a Phantom of the Opera retelling, which you guys know I love. I'm obsessed with Phantom of the Opera, just like I'm obsessed with Dracula. I have so many copies, and I have been planning out this like ginormous reading vlog where I read all of the Phantom of the Opera retellings, so excited to have this one. And she got me is Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. Oh my gosh, in a hardcover too. Like, it's so pretty. I just want to like store this on my shelves and just look at it. I adore TJ Klune's writing. I've read most of his backlist and given it all 5 stars. Love the Green Creek series and The House on the Cerulean Sea, but this one I have not read yet. I don't go over synopsis on my book hauls because I'm just showing you the books, but a lot of these books have been on my TBR for so long, so I'm kind of familiar with the synopsises. Why does that sound so weird? So I was showing the book that Desiree got me. She also got me this beautiful cup. It says Samantha and Books with Samantha, and it's like this beautiful clinch cover Hallmark inspired design. Gorgeous. So we ended up doing like these Secret Santa gift exchanges with a bunch of booktubers, and Victoria was my Secret Santa, and she killed it. She fucking killed it. She got me so many amazing gifts, and 2 of them were these books. So she got me To Catch a Raven by Beverly Jenkins, one of my favorite historical romance authors. This is one of her newer releases that I have not read, and I'm excited to have it. Also got me Broken Vow by Sophie Lark, which is a part of the Brutal Birthright series. I adore this one. This is a bodyguard romance, but it's also like Grumpy Sunshine, where our heroine is the grumpy one and our hero is the sunshine one. This one, Riona is a lawyer, but she's receiving death threats, so her brother ends up consulting like a friend of his, our hero, to be her bodyguard until the threat is gone, and it follows the romance. Riona does not want a bodyguard. She does not want him in her life, and he's just like this sunshine hero that you cannot help but fall in love with, and I adore this book. I've already read this one. I am just collecting the rest of the books in the series because I read all of them via Kindle Unlimited ebook, so I don't actually own a lot of the physical copies, so I'm so excited to have this one. So I got from friends and publishers. Now let's talk about some of the books that my family got me. Are some cozy mysteries. I love cozy mysteries. My favorite cozy mystery series is the Bake Shop mystery series by Ellie Alexander. I was only missing these 2 books to complete my collection. It's like a 12, maybe 13 book series, and I have all of the other ones right behind me, but I was missing these 2. So the first one is Till Death Do Us Part, and the next one is Nothing But Trouble. I have a whole video on the Big Shop mystery series and kind of the synopsis and my favorite books from the series so far, so I will leave it down below if you want to check it out. I adore it. It's one of my favorite cozy mystery series, especially for beginners if you're getting introduced to the genre. I have another historical that my family got me. This is It Takes Two to Tumble by Cat Sebastian. This is a male historical romance. I already know I adore Cat Sebastian's writing, so I'm very excited to read this one. Everyone who reads this has nothing but amazing glowing reviews for it, so I'm excited. My family got me this graphic novel. This one is The Girl from the Sea by Molly Knox. I think this is a YA graphic novel, but it's a sapphic romance, which you guys know I love sapphic romances. Love them, love them, love them. One of my reading goals for last year was to read more graphic novels, rebuilding my collection and trying to pick them up more because I just love the art in graphic novels, and I feel like I can really flip through them relatively quickly. So this one honestly sounds so cute. It's just like a coming of age sapphic romance. Sounds adorable. The art looks adorable. So happy to have this. The next one is another historical romance. This is A Rake Like You by Becky Michaels. I think I saw Lisa from Remarkably Lisa haul this or recommend this, and I was just so intrigued. I love this illustrated cover. I'm not usually someone who vibes with illustrated covers when it comes to historicals. I very much prefer like clinch covers like this, but this is an illustrated cover done right. I think the artist for this did such a good job. It looks like a historical romance, looks like a romance, still kind of gives that clinch cover vibes, but it's illustrated, it's unique, it's beautiful. I'm so happy to have this one. I don't know the plot for this. All I know is that it's a historical romance, and I'm excited to read it. Another edition of Dracula. My family spoiled me. Look at this gorgeous edition, okay? Look at it. Look at it. Oh, there's a sticker right here. I'm not going to take it off right now because I kind of want to keep it in the plastic wrapping, but it's just like this black hardback cover with gold sprayed edges. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It doesn't get cuter than this. Like, honestly, it does not. Next one isn't a book, but it kind of looks like one. This is Yahtzee, and it is their collector's edition where it looks like a vintage bookshelf. Previous video, I was shopping and wrapping for some books for friends, and I bought this one for Jessica from Peaceful Books. And when I found this one, I don't remember where I found it, but I was so in love with it. I was like, oh my god, I kind of want to keep this for myself. But of course I had to give it as a gift. But I was like so obsessed with the way that it looked. I thought it was so pretty and unique, and I love playing board games with my family. And little did I know, my family went back and bought me the same one. So lucky me. Those are all of the books, but I do have some more bookish related things like bookmarks and book sleeves. So I got a bunch of book sleeves for Christmas. I did have this on my Christmas wish list just because I read a lot when I'm working. So I'm always constantly throwing books in my bag or my purse, and I don't want them to get damaged. One time I had a pen explode in my purse and exploded all over the pages. So I always use book sleeves. So this was the year of the strawberries. So if you guys don't know, I have a strawberry tattoo right here, right there, Becky the Strawberry Tattoo, inspired by the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark, the one I mentioned earlier in the video. The first book is called Brutal Prince, and strawberries is very much a part of the first book. If you know, you know. So I got that strawberry tattoo for that book, and it has become my whole personality, and I'm so happy that everyone knows it's my whole personality now. So my friend Victoria got me this beautiful strawberry book sleeve. My friend sewed and made this gorgeous strawberry book sleeve. I tell you, it's the year of the strawberries. I'm telling you. Like, I also have this strawberry keychain that my family got me for like a stocking stuffer for my keys. They also got me a strawberry lunch pail. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's literally the year of the strawberry for me. Could not love that more. Obsessed. This cool book sleeve that says True Love Never Dies. Oh, that kind of reminds me of the play, the Phantom of the Opera play, Love Never Dies. Anyways, I got this from Hello Lovely. My friend Desiree sewed and made this cool mustache book sleeve for me. My god, I forgot to show you the coolest thing. My parents got me a book stamp. So what this one is, it says The Library of Books with Samantha. It has my Instagram handle and then like a cool book design, and you like stamp it on your books to like basically make your homemade library. That's so cool. So unique. What a cool gift. I think they got this from Etsy, but honestly I had no idea they were getting me this, and it's such a unique, awesome gift. There's some books that I hauled recently. What did you get for Christmas, or what is still on your wish list that you're going to use some gift cards for? Let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!